Okay, hello Eric, and this is your code. I see that the code is very well written. You don't have to worry about it. I can see that you have a couple of methods here, and all the methods look correct, but it's not. Oh, the first thing is that there is a syntax error in your main method. Okay, instead of the separate file that says null 3 times. Null means that it has to stop or the information will stop pointing to the object. Okay, that is what null means. Null means that the information will no longer point to the object. And even though a string is considered an object, it's like a weird object, it's better that you pass the parameters as strings. So in this case, I'm just passing 3 blank spaces to the method that you called separated file. Okay? Now this will eliminate the error that you were getting with the null. Okay, after that, when you go to separated file, okay, you expect 3 strings, and that is okay. There are going to be 3 blank spaces coming to this point. Okay? Let's minimize the main and let's go to separated file. Now this would be like your the method that does more in your program. What I see is that you have the line reader and you're reading the lines line by line, and that is perfect. Okay? But here's one thing that's the first problem that I'm getting. When you use plural word line, you call this method. The problem with this method plural is that it returns a string. Okay, after this method is developed, he has to return a string. So when he returns that string, where are you saving it? It needs to be saved somewhere. So I'm going to save it in another string called plural b, for instance. Okay, now when he returns from this method, he has to save that string here. Okay, another problem that I saw, and this is something that is very common in the programming of OOP, is that the parameters passed need to be the same with the ones in the method. Okay? So for instance, you say this is the plural, you're passing a string called plural. Okay? In your plural method, it has to be the plural. Okay? The word, it has to be the word. And the line, it has to be the line. Before I fixed it, there was line and then word. Like if you want, you can check with the older version of this program. Okay? It's line word. That's something. So line was saved in this string as a word, and word was saved in this string as a line. So that's why you were getting a very strange output. Okay? So they were misplaced. Okay? When he returns from that plural, okay, he does everything he has to do with the plural. These if statements are perfect. The thing is that when you want to debug, you add a couple of system.out.println to see what is the state of the variable, or what is the state of the program. You want to know what is held inside the variable. Okay, so I added a couple of system.out.println to see what was going on with plural, and I wanted to see if he was really entering those conditionals. As a matter of fact, he did, and this one, like for the first word, he got into this last one. Okay, when he returned the plural back here, then I could print out and say the plural of the word is plural b. Okay, and now you can get it. The same thing that happens with this method called plural happens with attached suffix. Okay, attached suffix returns a string. So you didn't save that string anywhere. So you needed to save it, and that is the word that has the word with the attached suffix. Okay? And well, I didn't do this on this method because I want you to solve it and to learn. It happened the same thing. So the strings that were, the first string was not the same that the one that that was added to the suffix. For example, look, suffix with suffix, and suffix being the last one with suffix, so they were misplaced also. So you better fix this in order to get the correct output. Okay? After you have organized this in your strings, in your parameters, it's very important that you come back, and I added another string to save that word with the attached suffix. Okay? And then I just say, okay, the suffixed word is this. Okay? Now you can fix or take off, it doesn't matter. You can eliminate print results, and you will still always get the plural and the suffix word. Okay? Or you can put the system.out.println into a method called print results, but be careful. Print results need to be these three strings. Make sure that these three strings are the ones that you are going to pass to your method. Okay? It's very important that you pass the same ones. That's why when you were saying the line is, this was not the real line, this was not the real plural, and this was not the real suffix word. Okay? A good advice is that you use different words for each method, different variables. Okay? Sometimes we don't know if the suffix is the suffix from the method, the suffix from the original program. So I recommend that you use completely different words, or just use plural B, plural M, plural from the method, plural from the, so that way you can know what that variable is and what's inside the variable. Okay? So basically when I run this program, it runs, I mean, we still need to organize and to fix the attach fixed, but look, this would be the word, because I said system.out.println. I said, okay, what is the last letter? What is the letter before that? And this would be the plural word. You see? The plural word is this, and the suffix word is XQC. This is wrong because we haven't fixed that. We haven't fixed that method. Okay? So why don't you fix that, and then your program is completely solved. I think you're doing a great job. It's just that it's very important that you be careful how you call or how you define the variables. Okay? So that was it. So good luck, and as soon as you have the program, just hand it in. And the important thing is that you understand everything you're doing. Please keep me posted on how you're doing, and that would be it. Okay? Good luck.